Yeah, MVF was an awesome partner, even from early on, and it was a great timing when we were kind of getting going to really help us accelerate, some of the early product development when there's just a lot of iteration that you have to go through. We still do it now, of course, but it was just at a really good timing for us to be able to really accelerate that and really get some of the early traction that we had in terms of early users and customers.
The Maverick Venture Fund, in many ways, helped us, our company, from making strategic intros to certain groups in the tech space, to helping us out in different ways of identifying ways to use and leverage research arms within the university, bringing this approach of how do we bring science to our technology. Obviously, we provide programming, but how do we bring more science to it? Tom, Levi, and all the students have obviously been are the type of investors I feel like companies like ours really look for as a partnership, because it's more than just money that they provide. It's actually more strategic guidance also within the space. And we're also looking to expand into Nebraska. So that's another thing too that we really see a lot of value from them.
Maverick Venture Fund, one was an extremely great opportunity to learn. So we were at kind of a growth stage in our company. We were dealing with some pivots, some financial ups and downs, and they gave our partners and myself an opportunity to help kind of bolster that gap, which actually came in handy right on time when we needed it, which was great. So it helped us kind of keep people on the team and push through a gap that we had experienced in project workload. So that was extremely valuable, and then being able to then participate throughout the year with the Maverick Venture Fund and the students involved there, and allow them to kind of see into a view of how that had affected our company and what happened over the year that they had been involved in that investment. And I think it was a great, rewarding experience. Would absolutely do it again with another venture or even AppSki if we have the opportunity. But we have definitely kept it in mind for some of our upcoming projects with AppSki Ventures. And I think, we try to work with a lot of people here in the community, and it seems like that's what MVF does as well.
Maverick Venture Fund was an awesome opportunity for us to reconnect, myself being being a UNO, being a product of UNO and having launched my career out of UNO. It was a great way to reconnect with the university, and I think it's been super helpful from getting, a perspective of some, perspective of younger generation of Mavericks, as well as, not only access to capital, but the connections and the fantastic learnings and things I get challenged on by the group have been a great experience.
Maverick Venture Fund came in as a crucial time. We were looking for angel investors and working with the fund two ways. One is from the investment perspective, but the second way also, it helped us prepare. Going through the due diligence and working on the due diligence process helped us prepare for due diligence we're doing right now with a VC firm. So it's really, it was really twofold. Money was one thing, but also help us prepare some of the documentation to actually get through a due diligence process was important.
Yeah, it's been great. It was really fun coming back home, and my son and I actually went and pitched to the class. And so it was a really fun experience for him as well, being a little guy. It's incredible seeing, the brains of the students and the ideas. I just absolutely love that. And then as far as the investment is concerned, this investment helped us bootstrap longer, which was especially important during COVID, when, it was such trying times for everyone. So it helped us, stay afloat and keep going and build these mindful activity packs for families and companies. And then on top of that is the mentorship that comes from Tom Chapman. We meet on a regular basis once every 2 weeks. And his support, not only as a founder and the direction you're going, but also emotional support is so wonderful. And so I'm incredibly grateful for that as well.
I'm very lucky to have run into and know about Maverick Venture Fund and be able to pitch my business to them. I've learned so much from the students and from Tom Chapman to help my business grow. And the introductions that I get through the group has been very valuable. I was introduced to a group of people that actually became a customer through Maverick Venture Fund. And having the actual funds in my bank account relieved all the stress there was about trying new things, because I wasn't putting things on my credit card and hoping, worrying about the debt. Like having that capital really just allowed me to try the things that I wanted to try, and gave me the confidence that I had the people behind me to ask questions and back me up.
So the Maverick Venture Fund investment is huge because as an early startup, resources are limited, and there's the entire economy of scales going on, that I can order 10,000 of something and pay an exorbitant price to have something that small manufactured, to have it, shipped to me. My manufacturer is nearby, but that doesn't make the process any less expensive. And so when you can go from hand stuffing like boxes like this to counting out the ones inside, filling the boxes, affixing the labels, and physically getting it ready to fulfill a customer order, that's a lot of touch points. And the Maverick Venture Fund is going to enable me where you're now elevating to the pallet level, where I can get custom packaging for these to make them even easier to use and more portable for wherever women are. And also at the pallet level, they're already assembled and it's ready. And that enables new avenues of being able to scale in mass quantities, of whether you're doing subscription boxes or you're looking at retail. Like, it just makes it a lot more manageable. And that's not really possible when you're trying to fill one box at a time versus just having thousands that are ready. And it's not actually that much of a price difference, which is quite shocking. You just have to come up with a much higher fee up front. And so that is what the Maverick Venture Fund is going to enable me to do. And it's huge.